Yes guys, and welcome from me, this is Championship Manager 0102. We started a brand spanking new challenge on the update. Now the update of course being the October 2024 update using Nick's patcher 2.30. Now the story behind this is I know there's going to be another patcher probably in the next couple of days at some point, but I'm not going to reinstall my because this save has gone really well for me, and the new patcher will possibly affect a lot of it. So the I.C.T. Now when I hear the letters I.C.T, I think some sort of fucking hooligan firm. Do you know what I mean? A bit like the ICF. The I.C.T challenge. Inverness Caledonian Thistle. Well, the story behind why I chose them was because I kept reading stuff on the forum and shout box about I.C.T, they start a lot of money in debt, and they do. And then I happened to see, and the last straw was I saw one of the guys in the forum, Redknapp. I saw he had an I.C.T and he got a couple of £1.5 million investments, and I thought, right, okay, let's go for this. So we started the game as I.C.T. We're at the start of season 2, and within the first 2 months we got 2 investments, 1.5 million apiece. We start about 4 million in debt. So we start £4 million in debt, and we've absolutely killed it because we've made our way to the championship. We've made our way to the championship with an easy promotion, but I say easy. We've made it look easy. We struggled with a lot of loanees. We brought so many loanee players, and I'm going to show you exactly that these were the players we bought last season. They weren't until January we were able to start spending any sort of money. As you can see, that's when we started to get some money in. But if I show you the loanees that came in, they're all the loanees we bought last season. We got rid of the ones that were already here at Inverness, and then we got our own set in, some of which we've made permanent, some of which we've fucked off. But let's just show you last season. It all started then. It all started with an early defeat in the Challenge Cup, as you can see, to Cove Rangers, who got promoted with us. More about Cove Rangers in a moment. The League Cup, now this was massive. This game here, we got thrashed at Celtic, but that gave me £1 million. Just remind yourselves about my install. It's 2.5 inflation, so 4 million in debt, and that gave us £1 million. That was really welcomed. And then it was as is. We then had a Scottish FA Cup run, and well, we only just got past Elgin City on penalties, but big result at Rafe, who were one division above us, an even bigger result against Dumbarton, but that was massive. We won at Aberdeen 2-1. I don't think it gave us as much money as it did against Celtic, but we advanced through to the semi-finals, where we took on Queen's Park, one division above us, and as you can see, we got a bit lucky. No such joy in the final though. We played Celtic again. It was a nice windfall of money, and we were absolutely destroyed. But believe it or not, right, we have somehow gained a backdoor entry, how do you like that, into Europe with that defeat against Celtic, which I did wonder might happen, a bit like the English League, when you come runners up in the FA Cup. If the winners of the FA Cup are already in Europe, the runners-up of the Cup will get it. That is exactly what's happened. We are in the Europa Cup, Europa League, whatever you want to call it. We are there. Now, we did plenty of selling last season. We had one player, I think actually it was at the start of this season, we had one player go for £1 million. This guy here at Harrison Ashby. Now, my principles have gone a little bit out the window with regards when I buy a player and selling them in the same window. I've gone with that. I've still maintained that, but hey ho. So we got rid of well, here's a fucking good example here. Harrison Ashby is a plain example that we got him on a free transfer from QPR, and then we offloaded him. But that £1 million has been more than welcomed, and our money situation now looks well, it isn't actually as good as it was. It was a lot better. We've only got 600. Don't be fooled by 2.1 million. We've only actually got 600 grand in the bank. 2.1 to spend. I'm not really sure how that's happened, but we've done some big signings. Callum McDonald, we purchased him because he was on loan with us last season. No, he wasn't. Yes, he was. What am I talking about? Yeah, he was. I just felt that maybe another Lewis Ward. We bought him, and then have we sold him already? Yeah, we bought him. Right. Okay. Okay, we sold him. Jake Hassel, he was on loan with us. Harrison Ashby, we just spoke about him. But the real marquee signings, though, don't know what am I fucking going to. Let's go to players in, dickhead. Start again. Kean Ashford. Has done alright in his 2 games. Curtis Nelson, looking very, very good there. I know it's a bit of a risk at 32 years of age. Connor Masterton. You know, we've really, I mean, we made a real marquee signing, which was a winger, and I'm going to get to him in a minute. Jack Nolan, 4 goals in 8 so far. So, you know, we've got lots of loanees. We've got Jordan Cousins has actually done really well for me as well. We've got him on a Bosman. Plenty of players on a Bosman. Kane Wilson was another one. Got to manage, though, his injury prone. But an absolute remarkable first season. Now, Cove Rangers, I spotted something right. They came up with me, and where is it? I saw this player. I think he won a Young Player of the Year, of the month, sorry. And I thought, do you know what? He rings a bell. Levitt, who's that guy? Callum Smith. Dylan Levitt. I thought to myself, he rings a bell, but, you know, maybe I'm getting confused. I thought to myself, you know, cool, he's had a good first month, isn't he? Deservedly the player of the month. On loan from Toronto. And then I checked this. What the fuck is that all about? How the fuck have Cove Rangers landed a player on loan with an auto value of near on £11 million? How the fuck can I compete with that? You know, I cannot compete with that. You know, they've got that player from Coventry as well. Frank Zach. You know, the fucking bullshit, isn't it? Let's just check their money. No, they've not got great money. So, you know what? It is what it is. It is what it is. So, the first part of this new season, we've obviously made our way through the Challenge Cup, of course. That is just for the lower leagues, isn't it? A bit like the EFL. We're into the semi-finals, but there you can see our next game is against the mighty Monaco. Monaco will come to Inverness Caledonian Thistle. In fact, do you know what I think we'll do? Do you know what? I think we'll play it. We'll play it. We'll play it, shall we? I'm expecting to get my fucking arse spanked. I really am. But who knows? Who knows? You know what? The away goals is intact. So if we could maybe get an away goal, get a 1-1 draw, you never know. You never know. We've got a bit like a boxing match, really. Everyone's got a punch. But I was hoping, right, I was really hoping to get a good run in the UEFA Cup and get some shower of shit in the first round. To get Monaco, I was quite pissed off, to be honest with you. That £1 million right back, funnily enough, we had 2 1 million offers. One was from Le Havre in France, and the other was Aberdeen. Now, I think they both came in with 300 grand, so I negotiated them both to £1 million, and they both came back, so I had to choose. And in theory, I suppose I should have really opted for him to go to France, but I was hopeful maybe Le Havre could come back in. Here we go then. Inverness Caledonian Thistle versus Monaco, the Europa League, second round, first leg. And I think we're going to play exactly as we are. That's the formation we've been playing. Initially, the formation I was playing was I'll show you. That, hence its title, A False Hero. So one thing's led to another. We've changed around. It wasn't long before that Aberdeen Cup game, and Mellon's doing really well for me. Here we go. Let's just fucking get on with it. They're going to beat us, just fucking get out of the way. What they're playing? They're playing... Yeah, okay. Here we go. Ah! I thought we were away, actually, first leg. Oh, come on! Unreal. Unfucking real. Jesus, motherfuckers. Right, okay. Oh my god. We've just had a disallowed goal there as well, haven't we? Oh my god, Mellon's got a hat-trick. Fuck me, we did not deserve that, did we? We did not deserve that at all. Let's just see what Mal Benning got his red card for. A second yellow card within 33 minutes. Okay, I mean, that tie's not over yet. It's not over. We've got to play the second leg of that, which hopefully we might. I don't know if we're gonna. We might get to that actually. Should we try and race and get to it? We've got the Challenge Cup semi-final against Cove Rangers. Trip to Ayr, home against Livingston, and then we'll go to France and try and finish the job. Yeah. So when I went to Celtic in the League Cup, I had a feeling it'd be some half decent money because obviously I was in debt for so long, and it gave me £1 million. I think that's when it first brought us out of debt. So £4 million you start in debt. As I said, we had a 1.5 million investment in August and another one in September, and then I might have been July and August actually. July and August, sorry. And then we were £1 million in debt, and we were still holding above £1 million in debt. But then we started to buy players or get players on freebies, which were probably a little bit more money than the average 250 quid. Okay, home to Livingston. Well, one thing for sure is, do you know what? I didn't. No, we can't, can we? Okay, so we need a new left back then, because I'm taking it upon myself. McGowan, I'll give McGowan a game. I think it's his first game at left back. Macmillan could come in. We haven't got lots of options. Let's just have a look at gate receipts. Right, about 100 grand, weren't it? Yeah, 100 grand, 126, 132 on the revenue. Let's keep an eye on that. See what we get on the second leg of that. Okay, Josh Gordon, 93%. Cannot take that risk. Cannot take the risk on Josh Gordon, who seems to constantly just get a fucking injury. Okay, straight into it then. Let's fucking rock and roll. Inverness against Livingston. Where's my hat-trick hero? Oh man, that's fucking shit. You know what? I felt that last season we drew a lot of games. I mean, we ended up coming away with a title quite easily. In all honesty, it was all about the top two last season. But we ended up coming away quite easy. But this season, of course, it's different in the Championship. You've got to win it outright to get promoted. And then, of course, as you possibly already know, you've got second and third will have a playoff game. And I believe the winners of that will play the winners of... Sorry. They'll play whoever's in 11th. Something like that, anyway. So, who knows? Who knows? Right, okay. We've got the victory, and that's all that matters, because I've got a feeling we're gonna bump heads with Cove Rangers a few times, I feel, this season. So we'll see. We will see. Where does this challenge take me? Is it? I mean, I've called it the I.C.T. I mean, is it about getting them all the way? Probably it is. Yeah. You know, there's no doubt. McGowan. What did McGowan get me? He got me a 7, but he's going to have to come out now at 90%. I can't really take that risk. So I'm going to bring Bennon in again. Bennon is in again, and I think Drinnan, although he was our hero, I feel Gordon's got to play. Gordon's definitely got to play. Look at those stats that Josh Gordon's on. 7 games, 5 goals, 4 assists. You can't drop him. You really can't. And I'm going to play these 92%ers. I'm going to... Do you know what? I'm actually not unsure. Our next game is a trip to Ayr. Right, yeah, we'll go for it. Let's go for it. Okay, let's beat these fuckers with their fucking 10.75 million pound fucking loanee toss-potting players. Okay, well, Kane Wilson's going to have to come off now. Someone at right back. Jack McMillan is on. Marius is going to come off. He's playing on the left, so Dre Wright will come on. Dre Wright, what was him? I think I was going to sell Dre Wright, actually, but just decided to maintain a bit of depth. I think our goalkeeper was an awful ranked goalkeeper last season, but it just shows it really about what was around him, because we've obviously built in our goalkeeper position. We've brought, I think, 3 new goalkeepers. We are through to the final of the League Challenge Cup, and we're going to meet Dunfermline. Very, very happy with that. Very happy indeed. But let's play one more league game, and then let's conclude that Europa League game against Monaco. And see what we get. See what we get. I mean, of all the shitty teams in that draw, and we got Monaco, you know, Celtic 1, Man City 0. What a complete load of bollocks. I don't know what my problem is with Celtic. I've just got so much hatred for them, and there's a lot of history on it as well. We could do it. Every little bit helps there. 22 grand. Let's just have a look if we got much on the... Wow. Oh, no, I'm talking about... Wow, prick. That was this month. 260, right, okay. Okay, yeah, we actually made a little bit of money on that, though, didn't we? 269. Okay, air. We still need to maintain a victory here. Jack Nolan. Benin, I'm going to play Benin for this. I'm going to take Nolan off. Benin's not available in the next Europa League game, so Nolan's going to miss out on this game. I think, you know, I think it's the right thing to do, and I think maybe Ashford deserves it. 2 subs, 2 goals. Ashford's got to come in, hasn't he? Okay. Right, let's rock and roll. Air against Inverness. Air, are they unbeaten? Let's just check. They are 3-3. Okay. I don't give a shit as long as we don't lose. There you go. Come on, take advantage of a... Oh, come on! Do you know what, right? And I said this before. Right? When you get a red card, it's almost a good thing sometimes. And, you know, the Monaco result proves that to an extent. We go 1-0 down. They go 1-0. Sorry, they go reduced in numbers. And you'd think it would sort of disorganise them. Well, maybe I'm wrong, because look at that. We are 3-1 up at Air. Massive score, or shall I say, so far, half time. Okay, Josh Gordon, I want you ready for the Europa League. So you get your ass ready. Benin, you can stay on as it is. We'll know Kane Wilson's injury at the end of the game. Air 1, Inverness Caledonian Thistle 3. I'll show you what our record was. It's a good result. Very happy with that. Michael Mellon, another good performance from him. I'll show you what we finished on record-wise in a moment last season, because we actually, I don't think we had the. It was either we had the best goal scored or the best away. I forget which one it was. A few days with Kane Wilson. We'll know the extent of that in a moment. Okay. The fuck have I gone to here for? What the fuck am I doing? Right, that's what I meant to go do. Yeah, so 88 goals scored, 40 against. Very good record in the end. Definitely a very good record. I think it's going to be a complete different kettle of fish in the Premier League if we get there, touch wood. But obviously we'll purchase players again. We'll have another influx of players, no doubt. Players will come and go within the space of a month. No, me, very sort of fucking Barry Fry. As much as I hate that fat twat, I think he's my idol. I think I've got to admit it, and I play CM like Barry Fry manages and runs a club like a complete cunt. Right, okay, so let's conclude this video. What we at now? I can't even see where my fucking... can't even see where it tells me how long my fucking video's been going on. Oh, there it is. There it is. Yeah, 18 minutes. Okay. Right. We'll actually see where Monaco are in the French league as well. I'm intrigued. So the League Cup is underway. Wilson, is he fit? No, I didn't think he was going to be. Okay, so the quarterfinal draw. We're not even playing our fucking third round yet, or fourth. Yeah, so we're away to Kilmarnock, and that ain't going to be an easy game. Here we go then. Let's just check Monaco, 11th in the league. Let's just have a quick check where they finished last season. Fifth in the league. So this ain't going to be an easy game. Let's just check our money. 269 then. 269 is our great receipts for the month so far. 840 in the bank. Meanwhile, we're going to have to make a complete change over at left and right back. But I think we've got a couple of options, haven't we? There you go. Okay. Let's just check another player. Taylor Richards. He's done well. 12 assists. Look at that. 12 in 12. Fucking hell, he's doing well, isn't he? He's doing really well. Really happy with him. But now's the game. Now's our fucking game. Here we go. Monaco. Do you know what I was going to say? I'm not optimistic on that. You fucking joking me. You fucking joking me. Look at that. They're absolutely fucking destroying us. They are absolutely raping us. They're pulling our pants down and penetrating us big time. They really are. Macmillan's having a fucking shit game. McGowan, we ain't got a chance here. Half time and out. The tie's over, really, isn't it? There you go. Fucking hell. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Do you know what? I knew it went over. I actually thought we'd lose 2-0. The European dream is over. At the first hurdle, we've been absolutely thrashed. Yeah. Okay, so we had 800 grand there. We got a little bit of money. And now look, you see that the transfer funds has now gone from 1 million to 300 grand, but we've actually got more money in. I think. What? We've got TV revenue that's bumped that. We had 800 grand. I don't understand what's happened there. We've made about 300 grand from that. We made about 300 grand. Maybe when I saw the Celtic game, we didn't get 1 million. I probably saw 1 million up there. And I always think it's for the last game, but that's for the month, so maybe I got that wrong. Okay, so... Well, what am I supposed to do? I mean, Josh Grant was fucking awful. O'Connor, do you know what? They can both fucking come out. They can both come out. O'Connor's been absolutely shit. Morris can come in. I think Kane Wilson's... Oh man, I'm really pissed off. I'm so pissed off. Part 1 comes to an abrupt end on the I.C.T challenge. Hope you enjoyed the video, guys. Till next time, take it easy.